5 G7 countries agreed to squeeze Russia out of international nuclear fuel market.
Here's a summary of the article.
The United Kingdom, the United States, Canada, Japan and France have formed an alliance aimed at squeezing Russia out of the international nuclear energy market. The 5 countries agreed to use the respective resources and capabilities of each country's civil nuclear power sectors to undermine Russia's grip on supply chains. This agreement, according to the announcement, will support a stable supply of fuel for today's needs as well as ensure the safe and reliable development and use of fuel for advanced reactors in the future. The agreement is planned to be used as a basis for pushing the Russian Federation entirely out of the nuclear fuel market, and doing so as quickly as possible. The purpose of such a step is to cut off another means for it to fund Putin's barbaric attack on Ukraine. The UK has been at the very heart of a global effort to support Ukraine, defeat Putin and ensure that neither him nor anyone like him can ever think they can hold the world to ransom over their energy again, said Energy Security Secretary Grant Shapps.
This post received a score of 6,700, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Germany and Italy are the 2 G7 countries that aren't part of the agreement, if you're wondering. Although, with regard to Germany, the article also mentions this.
I mean, yeah, Germany has no nuclear reactors anymore. But I assure you we will import 100% of our nuclear fuel rods from sources other than Russia.
It still blows my mind when I think how nuclear power is really just a different way to boil water to make steam to spin turbines.
Websites are just other people's computers. The cloud is just a bunch of computers far away. And pretty much all our energy comes from things making other things spin or heat up.
So much that we designed our entire domestically developed nuclear reactor ecosystem around using natural uranium. It also means that with limited reprocessing, and our famously apologetic can-do attitude, our can-do nuclear reactors can utilize spent enriched uranium fuel pellets from conventional pressurized water reactors and boiling water reactors that just about everyone else uses. Your radioactive trash could be our radioactive treasure. Seriously, we have so much uranium that the government even sends every child a kilogram of the stuff on their 9th birthday as a keepsake. We have lots of clicky dirt and I'm sure we'd dig up even more if it would mess with Russia and help our friends. Sorry, but I read Can-Do with Mr. Meeseek's voice in my head.
I read the whole thing in Terrence and Philip's voice right when I saw Canada.
I read the whole thing as Wayne from Letterkenny.
I read the whole thing as Riley from Linus Tech Tips.
That's a great reference. Almost as great as this segue to our sponsor. Uranium. It's the clicky dirt that keeps the lights on. A little goes a long way. And a lot will kill us all. So the next time you're in the dark and feeling genocidal, think uranium.
It still blows my mind when I think how nuclear power is really just a different way to boil water to make steam to spin turbines. Not very high tech when you think about it.
One day, so they harnessed the power of the sun, big whoop.
That would be fusion power, and when that day comes for real the world will change.
Somebody then, not very high tech when you think about it.
You just take 2 hydrogen atoms and smoosh them into a helium, simple as.
Today I learned that Russia has the world's largest uranium enrichment capacity.
I think some of the commenters here really need to look into just how huge Rosatom is in the global nuclear market. There's a reason why they haven't been sanctioned at all. What they offer is much harder to replace than oil. They're on par with and in many ways exceed Western counterparts. They have a huge market share. Relevant visual politic.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.